Let's see, comes with, I'm talking so much. Yeah. Do I ever have a plan when I go into these? Sometimes, not today. Have we heard of Catkin? Because if not, I'm gonna be doing a full face of products from their brand. I've seen them floating around on the internet for quite some time. Obviously, I was immediately captivated by their beautiful packaging, and I saw Eyeshadow carries the brand now, so I did a little bit of research. I picked up some products, and I'm gonna be testing them all out on my face today and sharing with you guys my initial thoughts on them. So without much further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I've never seen such beautiful makeup before, and I'm just showing you guys the outside of the boxes right now because even the boxes on these are very beautiful. They're like a chinoiserie style since this is a Chinese-based brand. Like gold foiling, the boxes feel substantial, and just wait until I open these up and show you guys what the actual products look like, because I kid you not, I'm dreading doing this video a little bit because some of these powders are so pretty, I don't want to ruin them by using them, but I'm going to. Also, another thing that I was very surprised about was these are fairly affordable. Like, I would say these are like low to mid-range prices. And I'm just gonna answer this question right off the bat because it was something that I immediately thought of. This is an animal cruelty-free brand. In fact, I went to their website. They are part of Be Cruelty-Free China, and they state in this page, "We believe animals belong in our arms, not in a lab. This means we do not test our products or ingredients on animals, nor do we ask anyone to test on our behalf." So if you are curious about that, they have a full explanation on their page. I actually don't know what I all have here because like I still have everything in the box. But when I ordered from Eyeshadow, I do remember like making an effort to get one of each thing. I'm gonna go and throw up the names of the product as well as like prices in the B-roll because I'm not gonna be very helpful in like the names of products because I can't read the labels of these. So this is the primer. This reminds me of the Stilo One Step where it has like the color correcting little balls in it, or Holika also has like a version of this, but you guys, I genuinely don't know how they're able to make such beautiful products for the price. I'm actually really curious to see if like all the money is put in the packaging and not the actual products themselves. So I will let you know what I think about this. I got a bead in that one, if you can see. Rub it all together. I'm not gonna lie, that bead does not, I don't know if you're even gonna be able to see this on camera because it's so minute, but that bead is definitely not like just dissolving away. Let's just do one side of my face. I've never used a primer this wet before. It's also very perfumey, I will say that. Okay, I know you can't probably tell a difference because I really can't. Maybe this side looks a little bit more wet, and maybe I have to let it set for a second. So let me just go ahead and apply the product to this side of my face. I don't know as far as color correction goes. I don't even think that changed anything about my skin tone, but maybe as you use the product and get more of those beads in it, it'll start working better, but it's okay. It's honestly, okay, I guess as it's drying down, it's getting a little stickier, tackier. Maybe I should go for a foundation next. I don't know what this is. Ooh, look at this thing. I don't know what it is. The packaging is very impressive. Like this little silver thing here, this like embossed thing is like an actual like metal piece that's in the bottle, and like this cap is pretty. Okay, I actually have to say that primer I just applied on is drying down and it feels a little bit stickier. So I actually think that's gonna be pretty good with adhesion, and my skin does look really dewy on camera. Oh, so this is the Catkin Fairy Tales Nourishing Foundation. I got mine in this shade C01, which is the natural shade, and then there's also a C02, which is supposed to be the white shade. That's confusing. You would think two would be darker, but evidently one is the darker shade. So, you know, like many Asian brands, there's only two shades to pick from. That might not be the worst, but we're gonna find out. Ooh, it's very liquidy. Can you see that? I have this mark on the side of my nose and also my handy dandy liver spot to gauge the coverage of this. Ooh, she's really light. Wow. very light in like shade and also fairly light in coverage, but I do think that kind of got a little camouflage. Let's see over that pimple. This is actually very pretty looking. Like it looks very much like skin, but this is gonna have to be a winter type of face product for me because clearly it's a bit light on my skin. That is beautiful. Wow. I really like that. Okay. Like I said, it's definitely light coverage and I'm needing 2 pumps to cover my skin. But if this were in my actual foundation shade, I would probably really like this. It has a bit of like a more velvety finish to it, so it's not overly dewy looking. So I feel like it's looking very ghostly on camera, but in person it's actually not the worst. It's probably like my light that's really amplifying that. Does feel a little sticky, I will say that, and I think it's because the primer. But the foundation is very lovely. It's a very like light, natural type of look. And then I don't think I have a concealer. Oh shoot. Okay, well, this big box that I was holding is look at this fancy thing. Okay, first of all, we have a beautiful air puff. Then the first layer, powder. The second layer is the cushion. And I don't know if you guys are gonna see this. The cushion has a flower embossed in it. Oh my gosh. By the way, this is the box it came in. The box is, like I said, very nice and high quality. And then here's a refill. I'm gonna assume that's a refill for both the powder and the cushion. I think this all just would come out in one piece. Oh, no it doesn't. It might just be for the cushion. I don't know. I don't wanna open it and like have it go bad. Okay, I'm talking so much. This would be so good in your purse for touch-ups because you have both your powder and your cushion. Air puff. I'm sad because this air puff's really pretty. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little under my eyes and like where, oh gosh. What shade is this? Yeah. So this C01 is the natural shade and then C02 is ivory. Definitely am not ivory. This looks quite ivory though. Like I feel like I just highlighted my face with this unintentionally. Okay, also this puff is not the best. I feel like I look crazy. Why does this look a little bit more tan and then when I put it on my skin, it looks just white? This one's gonna get probably a no from me because it's just not gonna match. And honestly, going on my skin, I'm not seeing anything that impressive with this cushion foundation. Kind of messing with this, which I liked the look of, so I'm just gonna like blend this out as best as I can. We have a Catkin Air Loose Setting Powder here in C04 Medium Beige. Maybe that's gonna be darker. This is pretty, oh my gosh. Like all of these are like actually embossed. It's not just like stickers. Let's see, comes with, oh! There was no seal on that. That just came like that. Interesting. This looks dark. I think I'm just gonna use like a brush and dust that onto my skin and we'll see how it goes. Okay, I mean, it's definitely a bit darker. That's weird how like, ooh, it looks orange on my skin. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well I have to kind of keep going. It's always interesting to me when like products from a brand don't seem to work well together. Because this is not maybe a nice product on its own, but it looks orange on my skin. And it's like patching up with that air cushion. Okay, we have some eyebrow products here. We have the Catkin Stylus Eyebrow Pencil. I picked out C03 Brown. And the nice thing about this one is actually comes with a refill. So it's actually quite a bit of product because it comes with that refill. It's a flat style eyebrow pencil. Okay, I really like the color of this. It looks natural on my eyebrows, but it doesn't look too dark and it doesn't look too red. This is like the perfect eyebrow color for me. Oh, I really like this. I actually really like this. Okay. Pretty. I'm glad that came with a refill because I will probably continue to use that. I'm a big fan of like a little bit softer, like waxier type of eyebrow products. I don't like the hard brow products because then I feel like I'm just ripping out my own eyebrow hairs trying to blend everything out. This is an eyeshadow palette. This is in C02. I think I just thought that blue was so pretty. I'm gonna wing it. Kind of like I always do. Do I ever have a plan when I go into these? Sometimes, not today. I'm gonna use, let's use this guy right here. This is going onto my lids with really no eyeshadow primer. I just have a little bit of foundation from when I was applying stuff earlier. That looks good actually. Surprisingly pigmented for like a matte shadow. I like how this seems to have some dimension in the color because as I'm blending it out, it kind of is warming up shade-wise, and it didn't get muddy. Let's go for this shimmery brown color there in the middle, and I'm just gonna apply that to my lids. Wow, okay, wait a minute. That is so good. I have no primer on. I'm a little gobsmacked right now. What? Oh my God, this is so pretty. That is beautiful and sparkly and pigmented, and it went on very smoothly. I'm not getting any fallout from it. I like it. That blue color, cause I'm me, come on. You guys like how I haven't even touched that one that actually has the embossing on it? I'm like, it's too pretty to touch, I don't wanna ruin it. Okay, I am like, very impressed with these eyeshadows. They're going on so nicely. I'm switching brushes. They're going on so nicely. I'm so excited because sometimes when you get products like this, like I said in the beginning of the video, you get a little concerned that maybe they put all the money into the packaging, but like the products themselves are fairly nice. And then finally, I'm just gonna use a little bit of this like shimmery glittery color. I wanna put this on my inner tear duct, but it looks chunky. So I don't know. That like color morphed on my eye. It's definitely not like an icy white that I thought it was gonna be. Layered on top of that shimmery brown, it almost turned like green. I am fully aware I am not the queen of makeup looks. I think I do a fine enough job. I know enough about it where I feel like comfortable talking about eyeshadows. This was really nice. I really liked it. I'm gonna go ahead and apply an eyeliner mascara, and I will be right back and just finish up my eyes really quick. Okay, so that is the finished eyeshadow look, and I don't know if I'm crazy. I feel like my face makeup has kind of calmed down a little bit, so I actually don't think that the shade match is the worst. It's definitely brightening. I feel like I might be able to get away with this if I really wanted to. But let's go ahead and move on to some Chic products. This is what I'm talking about when I don't want to ruin the embossing. But this is absolutely beautiful. Like these colors. These two are shimmery. This one's more of like just a matte mauve-y color. First, let's go ahead and put on that beautiful dusty mauve color. Clean brush here. Ugh. It hurts my heart. I mean, it looks pretty. It looks pretty. It's a little bit more sheer than I was expecting. I thought with that kind of medium mauve, I would absolutely have more pigment, but I like that it's a little bit more forgiving and sheer. I really like that. Okay, let's just go ahead and apply some of that pink color here. Like I said, there is a little bit of shimmer to it, so I'm just gonna apply that lightly over top of everything. Ooh, okay, I think I did pick up too much there. Okay. Oh. Wow. That is so pretty. I don't really wear like pearlized pink colors like this. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's very finely milled. Goes on super smoothly. This one's good too. Okay, let's just go ahead and use some of that frosty color down here. Okay, wow. Okay, so I just applied it there if you can see that. Versus this side. Oh, it's gonna be so hard to see. Okay, just trust me. This is gorgeous. Very pretty. Put on the tip of my nose there. And then let's just go ahead. Put some under the brows for funsies' sake. Absolutely beautiful. The colors are very nice on the skin. Everything's very smooth, finely milled, not patchy whatsoever. Again, from what I remember, I do remember this Catkin brand being fairly affordable. So this package, magnetic, substantial, it's not a sticker, and you get these beautiful embossed powders. So last but not least, I have a lip product to try, which is in this beautiful pink box. And this is in the shade CP163. I like that it's very chinoiserie. I love that style. I like that it's very feminine, ultra girly, very delicate looking. It's intricate. Oh no! And the actual lipstick has, oh my gosh, it is so detailed. I feel like this is like art that you can look at and find something different every time you look at it, or the closer you look. Moment of truth, or I guess the moment I've been dreading, really dreading, is ruining this beautiful lipstick with my crusty, dusty ass lips. Color is very pretty. I'm not a big lipstick girl, I'll say that. I mean, I'm not a big lip product person in general. If I am, it's gonna be like a balm or something very lightweight, but this feels very lightweight. It actually doesn't have a scent, which I appreciate, because sometimes things can be like really perfumey on your mouth and then you feel like you're eating the fragrance, so I like that. The actual lip product itself was a little bit firmer as far as applying it goes, and did just melt onto the lips, which makes sense because in order to preserve all of the embossing on it, I'd imagine it has to be a little bit of a firmer formula. But having said that, it didn't just drag on my lips. Like, as you guys could see, pretty much 1 to 2 swipes, my lips were pretty covered. And it's a fairly light lipstick. I mean, honestly, I think this is a very nice lipstick. Finish-wise, it's a bit more like a softer finish. It's not super glossy, but it's also not matte whatsoever. I like it, but because it's so beautiful, I will probably not use it. Like, I will probably look at it. I know myself. I just know myself. So this is my finished face using all Catkin products. If I were to choose the products that I'd recommend, I would probably say the eyeshadow palette was definitely a win. I absolutely adored the blush palette. The eyebrow pencil was very nice. I will continue to use this. As far as the face products themselves, they were all right. If I had to pick my favorite one, I'll say it was this liquid foundation. Unless I have a very light skin tone during the wintertime, I probably won't get a ton of mileage out of this, so unless you have a very light skin tone, you probably won't be able to use a lot of these products. But yeah, I feel like this is a very nice foray into the brand itself. There are actually a lot of products from this brand, so if you guys are curious about me checking some more of them out and reviewing them for you guys, I'd be happy to do that. But overall, I'm pretty impressed with the brand. I think for its price point and for the packaging itself, you get definitely that experience with the products, and you're not spending a ton of money. They could have easily just marked it up and you would have still felt like you were getting your money's worth because the packaging is so nice and substantial, but they stayed in a very affordable price point, so I think that's very nice that you get to experience these types of products. And the products that I did like, I actually thought were really, really nice. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys have tried anything from Catkin. What are your thoughts? If you guys have any experience with other brands like this, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on all of it. And as always, I hope you guys are happy and healthy, and don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!